number one value that we must implement in our Islamic journey is love. People underestimate how much a central role that love plays in Islam. In the words of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he often emphasizes how much one must have love in his personal life, in his family, and in his community. Love is the way in which this religion is spread. When we look at all the people around us and all the hardships that they face, the way in which they can stand up to all of these hardships is based on the love they received in their early years. The first 10 years of someone's life, the love they receive from their parents is the capital that they're going to be using for the rest of their lives whenever they get into those difficult situations. And that's why so many of us have trouble doing that, because we didn't receive enough love. Whereas the Prophet says, in the family, often let the parents show love to each other in front of the children. When a man tells his wife that he loves her, it never leaves her heart, as the Prophet has told us. That's why with the way the Prophet would practice his Islam, when he was praying and his grandsons, Imam al-Hassan and Imam al-Hussain alayhim would climb upon his back, and he would be so careful to injure them even in his sujood or his ruku', not to harm them in any way, to show them that always love is the first value in which one lives their Islamic lifestyle. We're supposed to focus on our daughters. As the Prophet says, when you come home and you see between your son and daughter, always give your daughter her gift first, because she's going to be the person that you rely on in our families and in our communities and societies to give the most love. So we have to fill her with love. And perhaps the best way that we can understand in which we do this on a community level is the way in which the Ahlul Bayt implemented this after Karbala. After the Battle of Karbala, everything was reset. The Ahlul Bayt had been martyred. There was only Imam Sajjad alayhi salam as the Imam left, the only surviving man from his family. It's important for us to look at how he rebuilt his community with love. The first thing he did was not start a school. It was not create a list of what is halal and what's haram. The first thing he did was practice and teach love. He brought everyone towards him and taught them dua. As-Sahifa Sajjadiyya, that beautiful, amazing, mystical book that you have in your home, that perhaps you've underestimated how powerful it is, because it used to be a treasure. This was only given to people who were worthy. Now we all have it and we're not reading it. That book is a book of love. All the munajat that Imam Sajjad alayhi salam has in there are letters of love to God, and how to speak to God with love. When the Imam would buy slaves and then free them after having taught them, he would teach them Islam and teach them dua. All those du'as that we have in Shahr Ramadan that we read, the du'as of love, the dua of Abu Hamza al-Thamali. If you read the words in that dua, you understand what it means for Allah to be called a beloved. So then, this is hubb, this is love. The way the Imam is doing this is because he has to lay foundations. This is the foundation that everything else is going to be built on afterwards. Afterwards, Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam comes and he implements the school. Now he teaches Baqir al-Ulum, knowledge. The pillars of knowledge are planted onto the foundations of love, of hubb. So now, once hubb is there, we can speak about knowledge. Religion is different to everything else. When you come up with any other type of theory, not just theory, facts, if I see 2 + 2 = 4, I believe that, that's a belief, it's a fact, but I don't love 2 + 2 = 4. I believe in gravity. I don't love gravity. I don't love the laws of physics. I believe in them, they're real, they're facts. But with religion, I believe in Moses, I love him. I believe in Jesus, I love him. I believe in Muhammad, I love him. So I love in religion. So then Imam Sajjad alayhi salam implements love. Then Imam al-Baqir adds on knowledge. Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam, he combines the two and he creates that Ja'fari path. We call it Ja'faris Because Imam Sadiq alayhi salam combined the love with the knowledge, and then that became its own worldview. These imamis, us. So people then understood this is our flag. And so when they came and asked Imam Sadiq alayhi salam about love in religion, you know what his response was? He says, هل الدين إلا الحب? Is religion anything other than love? This is what we must begin with, and this is what we end with.